Hi guys.
Hi guys.
Oh, do you know what we need to put on again? Do you know what we need on again? Mics.
Yes.
Bear with us guys.
They're easy to forget, aren't they? They are.
Yeah. In our rush to set up, we've neglected the mics again. Can we get that into the bottom? Right. More people after the pub. Right. Okay. Yeah, we do. Hello. Alright guys, just bear with us. We've got to put the mics on. There we go. Can you let us know if you can hear us now guys? Someone put... We've got the mics on now. Can people just let us know if they can hear us?
Oh,
Yes,
perfect.
you can.
Thank
Okay,
you.
thank you very much, guys. Hiya, Sammy.
Hi, Tina.
Oh, hold on. I'm doing a you now.
Thank you for joining us, the Spectrum and me.
Right, we're...
Thank you for confirming.
There you go. Then, you have that on. Right, okay. Sorted the mics out now, so we're all sorted. Right, guys. We are back. Thank you for joining us. Hopefully there'll be a few more pop along in a minute. I'll let you know where we are, but there's a massive reason why we're here as well. Well, there's a lot of reasons, to be honest with you. We're in a really, really small little village, but it's known as Britain's most gruesome village, and also known as the village of grim death. So we're in a place called Bretforton, which is by Evesham, near Worcestershire. Like I said, it's known as Britain's most gruesome village, also known as the village of grim death. Many believe it to be the most haunted village in the UK, but is somewhat overshadowed by Pluckley village down Essex, as that receives more media coverage due to TV programming being down there as well. However, it doesn't make it any less haunted here, and the dead are certainly believed to be walking the streets here and definitely haunting the buildings. I'll run you through a few of the details that are online, and you can research it yourself. It's all on there. There are a lot of locations around this village known for sightings or that have a very gruesome past linked to it. Now, first place we're going to be going to is the church. And according to many of the locals here, there's a young woman that wanders the fields behind the church. We've just been and had a walk down there before we set up to make sure it was the right one. And there is the field there, so we will have a venture down there at one point. But she walks the fields and is apparently carrying her own head in her arms and wearing a blood-soaked dress. And it's been reported by a lot of people. That's around the back of the church. Now, there's also a phantom funeral procession that had been witnessed by many people in this village on multiple occasions that goes through the surrounding streets of the church and seemingly vanishes upon entering the church gates. And directly linked to the churchyard, there's a tall figure, often seen walking amongst the graves, but when approached or spoken to, disappears completely, only to be seen again in another area of the graveyard. And this is just the one building. Obviously, there's private residences here as well. There are, in this village alone, 8 reported houses in the village that claim to have ghostly goings on. Residents say that they're past villagers just getting on with their daily lives, and they've learnt to live with them, and they just do. So there's private residences here as well that have all reported things, but they're all happy for them to be there. Then we're in an area now. We've just driven past to get to here, a place called Bretforton Manor. It's a National Trust site, once owned by Henry VIII. It's over 500 years old, has a long-standing reputation of being haunted, and apparitions there are often mistaken as living people. There is often a young man seen that wanders the village and walks through the gates of the manor itself. An old lady, known as the Lady in Grey, that walks up and down from the manor to the local shop, as it's the local shop back then.
And we've seen a cat.
Oh, and there's a cat just appeared by us. And the butler is still seen walking around the manor, tending to his daily duties. Now, there's another building right in front of us, and it's called the Fleece Inn. This is a very notorious pub, built in the 15th century and converted into a pub in the 17th century. So it's been a pub now for nearly 300 years. It's an award-winning pub for food. Hi guys, thanks for joining. Like I say, it's an award-winning pub for food. It was originally the property of the Bird family, a very wealthy family in the area, until 1977, when it was purchased by a woman called Lola Taplin. The pub had a history of witchcraft related to it and attached to it. Lola was a very eccentric person and used the practice of chalking or drawing witch circles. These were supposed to keep witches and any bad spirits away from the building, and it seemingly worked, as patrons reported no more spooky goings on. That was, of course, until Lola unfortunately died. Lola was believed to have been murdered and is one of the unsolved murders in this village. Nobody actually knows what happened, but they believe that she was found dead in the pub and that she was most likely strangled. But there's no evidence of any wrongdoing, there's no evidence of anything else. It's literally an unsolved case. Now, we can't go into the pub currently because you've got to book a table in there because it's that busy. And
the food does smell so good.
It smells amazing where we stood. Well, we've got a cross between, there's a farm to the side of us, which smells of manure, and then the food from the pub's being wafted across as well. So it's got a bit of a mix with us at the minute. Yeah, so that's the Fleece Inn. Again, guys, research it. You'll see exactly what I'm talking about. There are sightings since she's died of Lola herself being an apparition that appears in the pub. She can get very ill-tempered and is known to throw things at people, but also follows people through the village. And just being in this village, you can tell it's definitely a locals village. It's a locals place. It's not big at all, and I can guarantee everyone know that we're not local. So we need to stay quiet and try and stay out of sight if we can, because otherwise we're going to bring attention to ourselves. Now, this is an area that is heavily being investigated for paranormal activity. It's been on TV programs, and there are people that do come down here often, so they're used to seeing people. It's whether or not they're happy for people to be here. We don't know. If we stay out of people's way, we probably won't find out, so that'll be a good thing. There's also a horseless cart seen driving around, obviously, no horse, moving around the fields and moving through the streets. Nobody knows how. And the village itself is also known for hearing footsteps and horse hooves without any sight of people or any sight of horses whatsoever. Now, that's just one page of what I've written. I've got another two here. It's absolutely crazy, the stuff that's happened in this village. It was in World War II used as an air base for the RAF, because just behind the farm fields here is an old runway and metal buildings. Now, they are still standing, but we can't get onto them because they are still owned by MOD. So obviously if we go into there, we're breaking the law. It's not something that we want to be arrested for. So but there's regularly sightings of airmen walking up and down the streets and around the area, and also people report hearing planes taking off. That runway has not been used for a very, very long time, since the war. It was only ever used as an RAF base, nothing else. There's no planes in sight, but people are saying that they can hear the planes, so we may well hear something off there. The lane that we're stood on right now, it's called Main Street. Main Street was the site of an unsolved murder. The murder of a man called Walter Shaw. Walter was beaten to death on the 16th of June 1945. He was an American airman, temporarily based at the RF base in the village. 3 villagers were charged with his murder and faced a trial, but the trial got downgraded to manslaughter due to their own statements, but all were acquitted due to lack of evidence. Now, Walter's body wasn't found on this street. It was found in a place called Ivy Lane, which is the other side of the village. But the attack was believed to have taken place on this street itself, where we are right now. Walter had visited the church where we're going to, looking for a local lady he had taken a liking to, but the lady in question was engaged with another local man. Now, Walter had confronted the man the day before, and was believed to have threatened to stab him. On his way home from the church, 3 men attacked him with sticks. He made it out of the area and down to the other side of the village, but was that badly injured, he was later found dead. And his body was recovered off Ivy Lane. Like I say, that's the other side of the village. So he'd made it through the village, but he died of his injuries. One of the men involved was the brother of the man that he tried to or threatened to try and stab. All 3 men claimed that it was self-defense and claimed that Walter had attacked them first with a knife. As there was a knife found on his body, basically their stories were believed, and there wasn't sufficient evidence to prosecute, so nobody was actually charged. There was other stories involving the murder of Walter, but that's the one that has gone down in the record books as being the case. There are other unsolved murders. Like I stated earlier, Lola of the Fleecing was believed to have been murdered, but nobody knows any details of it. She was found in bed at the pub, but believed to have been suffocated. Nobody knows any details of that. A local cattle driver, and that's something that they still do in this village. They drive the cattle through the village a couple of times a week, and there's evidence of that all over the floor. So, but this local cattle driver, his name was called Spot. He was found drowned in a lake nearby, with bruising consistent of being held down underwater. This was in the 1800s. Nobody was ever charged with his murder. The lady of the manor house, further behind us, that we went past earlier, was found dead on the grounds. Her husband was charged with murder. This was in the 1700s. He always denied doing it, but he was charged with it. He was later hung and displayed for all to see in a local barn, which is now called Allen's Barn. You can go and visit Allen's Barn, but not in the evening. And he was hung up for all to see in a device called a gibbet. Now, we know what a gibbet is because we investigated a case involving gibbets laying, which is not too far from where we're from. It's a cage that was used to display a body of a guilty person for all to see, the consequences of their actions. And that's just one of the other unsolved cases, because he adamantly stated his innocence, even though he was hung for it. There is so much more available information about this place. There's another murder involving 5 men and a woman. There's a kidnapping. There is other ghostly goings on, and there are other buildings here as well that are apparently stuff to be investigated. So with so much here to investigate in the village, we will have to return here at some point in the future.
Sounds a bit like Emmerdale, doesn't it?
to delve
a little village,
to delve a lot deeper into it.
Little village with a lot going on.
Yeah, it's like every 2 minutes something's happening apparently. So we're here to see if anything comes through, or if we can make sense of any of it. Really, there's just that much information that's gone on. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. So guys, we're going to start walking towards the first part, but we need to make sure that we don't get seen going through, because if we do, there is a very strong chance we will be asked to leave. So we're going to try and get into the churchyard. We won't turn lights on until we're actually in and around the back. But until then, my name's Ian.
My name's Connor.
We're Paranormal State of Mind.
Let's do
this. Gotta go stealth mode now, guys. It's easier said than done when there's loads of people around in cars. So let's have a little walk up, shall we?
I'll keep the camera on me until we're on a positive note. It's not as cold as last week at the moment, so
Was that light on earlier?
no, it wasn't.
No. Church open, all welcome. Hot drinks in the kitchen. Feel free to help yourself.
Oh, right.
Now, we are aware that this church is probably open. So, let's see. God. Steps in.
Oh, is it a step?
Yeah, be careful. It's really warm in here. Really warm. Well, let's have a quick walk around and just show everyone this place. And then we'll go back outdoors. So guys, we have found ourselves inside yet another church. I don't know where the kitchen is. Apparently we're welcome to make a hot drink.
Oh, there we go. We're back.
Look at that, guys. Little food bank for people. That's brilliant, that is. Anyone that needs to can come here and get themselves some food as well. Oh, I thought it was, but it isn't.
We're back up.
Yeah, I don't know why it's dropping, guys, because we've got good signal on the phone that we're live on. So I don't know what's going on. Um,
We're back on.
okay.
We're just going to go back outside, guys.
We're going to
because it
try and
keeps
go back
dropping off.
outside because it keeps dropping off. So just make sure it's not just that we're in here. Obviously, it's a big stone building. But bear with us.
Oh.
We're still on.
We're still on.
So I look at some of these, like they're absolutely. That's like a 5-foot grave.
So that's huge. That
Yeah.
is.
What's this here? A poem on that. What is this? That says private, so we won't go on there. It's a big fenced off area here.
Yeah.
Does this say?
Wonder why it's fenced off.
I don't know.
I know there's been a few people join in between, so thank you for joining. Good evening, all. Get yourself a brew. We'll be starting the investigation anytime soon.
We'll start doing something around here.
The signal does keep dropping inside, so
yeah, we went in the build. We can get into the church, guys. We've just been in there, but every time we're in there, I think it's just, the walls are so thick. I think we're just losing signal.
we've got to be careful. We're shining this light.
Yeah, because there's houses behind that. All this is a walled cemetery, but all this here. But part of the story, guys, in terms of Walter, the airman that was found dead, he was attacked after leaving this church. Do you know who that is?
Yes. We don't talk about paella on this.
Thanks for watching, Jess.
Yeah, thank you for joining.
Well, anyway, that's thrown me off, that, doesn't it?
I just saw Connor paella and I've blocked onto it. That still haunts me to this day.
Wet paint. Okay.
Is this another entrance?
Yeah, another entrance. Visitors welcome. Oh, please use south door. So that was the way that we went in.
Oh, so we did use the right door.
Yeah. Oh,
Do you think we're better off doing it around here then?
probably, yeah, because we're on show around here. But like I say, we're allowed to be in the church, but I don't know if they'd be happy with us being in the church if we're doing what we're doing. So, but as this was the apparent meeting place of Walter and the lady that he was trying to see, but she was already taken. It's actually the building itself that we want to start doing an investigation of. But keep an eye on the actual graveyard because of the dark figure that apparently lurks around here.
Yeah. Tall, dark figure.
Tall, dark figure that apparently lurks around the graveyard. And
When you approach it, disappears and then
yeah.
goes to another bit.
Crazy thing is, guys, there's no wind anywhere, but this part we stood on right now is really cold.
Yeah, it is.
Like, it's just gone really cold. So, what do you reckon? Do we? Where do we do this? Should we do it up against the church wall
Yeah, should we do that?
to start with, anyway?
It's a bit more awkward, this graveyard, because of how the graves are.
They're
They're
all
all lined up.
They're all lined up and so close, but we can't get through to anywhere.
Like, out of respect, you don't want to.
Yeah, I don't want to walk across stuff, but likewise, I don't want to disturb people with our lights. So let's get some cat balls out anyway. Oh, we've got 6 cat balls out there. Seven now. Put one on the actual church step. So 7 cat balls out. Let's get the EMFs on the go. So
Someone just shut a car door. I keep forgetting that they're literally.
yeah, we're in the middle of a village that's actually quite a very busy little area.
Yeah, there's a lot of cars.
Because
pub.
they're all there for the pub. Like I say, it's got an award-winning kitchen. So
Wonder if I sell paella.
they may well do. Right, I'm going to stand on this bit here. Let's get the spirit talker up. Right, so there's 7 cat balls down, 2 EMFs down. I can't find. It's starting to rain now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Not supposed to rain tonight. I cannot find the EVP at the minute. So I don't know where I've put that, but we'll
It will turn up, won't it?
gonna have to. Right, let's get on to this. Right, so loading up the spirit talker now, guys. Like I say, there's a lot of goings on around here, so we're here trying to find out the information about Walter.
I don't know if there's a problem with the chat again, because I've not seen a comment in a while.
So I can't even log on mine because I've got no signal on mine at all. Right.
It might just be it's doing that thing again. It keeps happening, doesn't it? That does with the chat.
Yeah. Hello there, spirits. If there's any spirits here with us right now, my name's Ian.
My name's Connor.
We're a paranormal investigation team. We mean you no harm whatsoever. We're here just to try and communicate with you. There are a few names of people that we'd like to get in touch with, but we welcome anyone to come forward and speak to us. If you come forward to our lights, you can use our energy if you need to. our equipment's energy. Try and gain enough energy for yourself to be able to communicate with us. I've placed 7 clear balls on the floor. These are called cat balls. If you touch one of them, they'll light up red and blue, and it'll show that you're responding to us. There's also 2 black devices on the floor. These are called EMFs, and again, if you go near them, there's green lights on them currently, and as you approach them, if you go near them, the green light will go up to red. In my hand is another device, and I'm using something called a spirit talker. You try and use your voice. This device is believed to be able...
Yes, I can.
Okay. You try and use your voice. Yes, I can. Okay, well, thank you very much for that. So you already know that you can use your voice to communicate with us using this device. You can use any of the other devices that we put down as well. You're welcome to touch the things. Can I ask who you are? What's your name? We've introduced ourselves. Can you tell us who you are?
Hi, Sally. Sammy, thank you for sending the stars.
Thank you very much. We're aware of a lot of people's names in this area due to certain things. Could you tell us who you are or why you're here?
This is helping me.
This is helping you.
We're glad that it's helping
Okay.
you.
Thank you very much. That's if we can help, we will.
Could you help us by giving us your name, please?
So one of the cat balls has gone off now. So if that's yourself, let's just touch that ball. Thank you very much for doing so.
Torture.
Torture. Okay, that is stuff that's relevant to several of the stories that are in this area. Could you give us further details? A name would be helpful.
Evening.
Evening. Are you just saying good evening, or are you just letting us know that it is evening? Or is your story based in the evening? Could you give us some more information, please?
I know.
You know. What do you know?
Honest.
Honest? Are you saying you're honest? We're honest? Or you're being honest? If that's what you're saying, could you give us more information?
Could you perhaps set one of the clear balls up again like you kindly did earlier to show that you're willing to communicate with us? We're here to help. We're not here to cause any trouble.
No, we're friendly. You can approach us, you can talk to us.
Blonde hair.
Blonde hair, okay.
In mine's dirty blonde.
Okay. Mine's non-existent.
My 3 strands that I've got left are dirty blonde.
Okay, are you talking about Connor? Or do you keep hearing stuff there?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. I can hear voices over there, so I'm presuming it's people in the street. But to our other side, I keep hearing movement. Is it like something's walking around?
Yeah.
So where we first went over where that gate was, and it said private.
I'll show you guys where we're on about. Hi Tracy, thank you for joining us.
She pushed.
That's where we
pushed. Who
that's
pushed?
where we keep hearing noises.
Yeah, over by that gate, we keep hearing movement. It's really hard to get it. I can't see a way in properly without going across graves.
You are very kind.
Thank you very much. We try to be. There is actually another burial ground here as well, but it's the other side of that
Yeah,
school.
Jess, it's almost like rustling. What we're hearing behind us.
It is, but there's no. It's really strange because where we're hearing it, there's no bushes or anything. Really weird.
Damned.
Damned. Who's damned? Can you give us names, please? We did want to go and speak to you inside the church if we could, but we keep losing signal. Are you still with us?
Unity.
Unity. Okay. So we've had damned and we've had unity. Okay.
Does unity mean like together?
Togetherness.
I mean, that the village does give us that type of vibe.
Yeah,
small village.
I can guarantee everyone in this village knows it.
Everyone, yeah. I suppose it's always been that way. Everyone knows each other.
Also, in relation to the story about Walter, he was meeting somebody here.
Yeah.
Because they wanted to be together. But
he was an outsider? Was he an outsider?
He was an American airman.
So he would have been classed as an outsider.
He was an outsider.
It was quite a, it's always been quite tightly packed.
And she was also engaged to another man, so. Drop your torch over. I just got to be careful, guys, because there's a lot of cars pulling around and we don't know if it's. I don't know if we triggered any cameras or something when we went into the church. Although I'm out a hot drink because I couldn't find the kitchen. He says you're welcome to go into the kitchen and make your own drink. I don't know where the kitchen is. So. We're really quiet on this.
Can you help?
Can we help? If we can, we will. If you can give us any information or ask us what you want us to do, then we'll try our best to help you. What would you like help with?
Acceptance.
Acceptance. You'd like help with acceptance?
Ash.
What do you mean by ash? Somebody right there, guys. Bear with us. If you torch me.
Elijah.
Elijah. Okay. So is there somebody called Elijah with us?
They've gone into one of the houses. Oh.
Somebody right by the churchyard, guys, so we're just trying to keep a little bit of a low on the minute. Told you guys you've got to be a little bit stealthy on this one. I don't think they have many people come up here at night. The people they used to see around here are usually during the day. I don't know how welcoming they'd be to us if they see us up here at night. Okay,
You smell that?
What?
You know when there's that smell of like something that's old?
Yeah, like damp.
Yeah.
A bit damp.
Yeah.
She died.
Okay.
Are you referring to someone... Oh, cat bought.
Right, okay.
Are you referring to someone who allegedly wanders the village? She may not be related as such to this building, but another building that's very close to us right now. Is that who Is that who we're talking to, or you're talking about? Could we have the name of the person who died, please?
Monk.
Monk.
Hi, Karen. Thank you for joining.
There isn't a story that I know of involving a monk. Not at this church, anyway. Can you elaborate on that for us?
Believe us.
Believe you? What would you like us to believe?
I mean, Elaine, that is right. It could be a surname.
Picture.
Picture.
What do you mean by picture?
We hear you.
Is there a picture inside the church? Is that what you're referring to?
Okay. Definitely something moving behind us then.
Do you want us to take a picture of you? Is that what you want us to do? Use our camera to take a picture? We've had that, like Karen said, yeah, because we've had that come through
We
before.
have,
haven't we?
yeah.
Are you trying to show yourself to us? We've
Right.
heard stories of a tall male figure that roams these grounds. Is he with us right now? And then when anyone approaches him, he disappears, and he's also found at another spot. You hear that as well?
Yeah. Guys, there's some really weird noises.
Ill.
Okay. There is some really weird noises
I'm not
coming
going to
from
lie,
inside of us.
Karen. After I just saw your comment, then I checked over my shoulder immediately.
There was something behind us, and then there was something to the side of us. It's like a rustling, but there's no bushes there. Really strange.
Could we have a name, please?
What is in your hand?
In my hand, the device I'm holding, well, my other hand I've got a torch, one with a light on. In my right hand, it's a mobile telephone. But I'm using it to try and communicate with you. This is what we can use to try and pick up your voice. And Connor's got the same setup in his hand. He's got a mobile telephone on a little stick to try and keep it steady. And he's also got a torch in his left hand.
Oh, Malcolm, thank you for sending the stars.
Thank you very much.
Don't push it.
Don't push it. What are we pushing? We're not trying to push anything. We're answering your questions. Smells like burning now, doesn't it?
Weird smells.
Heard something's smelling damp, Justin. It's now smelling like burning. But do you know what? I think it was 2004, that pub set on fire.
Sleep.
Sleep. Are you telling me to go to sleep? Or are you saying that you want to go to sleep?
Bicycle.
When you talk about sleeping, are you talking about a certain resident / landlord of a building around us that was found in her bed?
Yes, that's part of the story, yeah.
And
If
you
you're
said-
talking about that person, could you tell us that person's name?
Because there was a lady here you said with us earlier. Could you give us that name, please? Because she said to often follow people through the village.
I'm not being. I keep thinking there's someone stood there,
Yeah, well, no.
right by the archway.
Yeah. So many noises over there.
I'm very friendly.
That's nice to hear.
We're friendly as well.
Would you care to share with us your story? It doesn't give us names in a minute. I'm just going to ask. Because there's two names that we could.
Yeah, it's weird that we haven't had a name, isn't it?
No, yeah.
Normally, because where we are,
My stomach.
Your stomach.
we have names fired at us, don't we? Normally.
Mate, there's something here, man.
Bad spirits here.
Okay. Bad spirits here. Did you hear that one?
Yeah,
Bad
bad
spirits
spirits
here.
here. Did you have a noise by you? 'Cause it's like Karen asked what that noise was.
There was a noise over there just.
Yeah, Karen asked in the chat what the noise was.
See, but that light keeps going on. That light on a motion detector.
How's it keep going off and on?
Yeah. We keep hearing noises over there, and that motion detector light keeps going on and off.
It's weird.
Agony.
Agony. If you're not going to give me a
She
name,
doesn't like visitors.
okay. She doesn't like visitors.
And who's the name? What's the name of the lady or the girl that doesn't like visitors?
Julie.
Julie. Okay.
That could have been the noise from me, Karen, because as I came back off the grass, I went onto a bit of gravel.
Definitely a weird feeling here.
Yeah,
Worry.
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 What are you worried for? Or what are you telling us to worry about? So who is Julie? And why doesn't she like visitors?
Draco.
Draco.
We've had that name called through before.
Can I ask you to tell me who Julie is? Or could you tell me a name that Julie's linked with?
Doorway.
Doorway. Okay.
You're talking about the doorway right in front of us, right in front of us now.
Darkness.
Thing is, you know, like the last church that we got into,
Yeah,
you said you felt like really eerie in there.
yeah.
But when we were in this one just, I don't know if it was caught on camera or not, but you said that you didn't feel eerie in this one.
Yeah.
But at the last one, I didn't feel anything in the graveyard. And I felt fine in the church.
Yeah.
This graveyard, and we're right amongst houses and stuff as well, but it feels really, I feel like stuff's here.
Yeah.
That light's gone off again there.
So
Billy.
with us being here, shouldn't be going off, should it?
That ain't picking us up.
Carl.
So
Billy, Carl.
Now I think a few names. Yeah, when it's a doorway, Sammy's made a good
Are any
point.
of these?
It could have been the archway there.
You could have, yeah.
It's about the doorway.
Well, there's archway there, there's door there, door there, door there, door
Yeah.
there, door in the
Wait
front.
and see.
Wait and see.
Hi,
Okay.
hi, Sherry. Thank you for joining us, and hi, Layla. Thank you for joining us too. And thank you for sharing, guys. It's much appreciated.
Right, so you keep looking that way and I'll keep looking this way because it's just said wait and see. So yeah, guys, for anyone that's just joined us, we can get into the church that we're at, but when we're in there, we're losing signal.
And Layla, no, I'm not getting locked in this week, are you? I saw your comment afterwards.
Right, see, we've had 3 males' names and a woman's name. Could this be the story of Walter? 3 males that attacked Walter.
Invoke.
What was that? What was that?
It literally just said invoke, and then that's just happened. What does invoke mean?
To bring something on.
And then we just hear that. Did that sound like the tree? That tree or something?
It seemed like something, like there's a branch or something that just got moved on it.
Layla, but that's a shame. You can't lock me in this week. Well, you could if you wanted to, but you get no signal. Was that you who just made that noise? Oh,
Very few talk to me.
the cow. Oh, there's some smells.
Yeah, I'm smelling
Cow poo.
manure now.
Different smells are just switching between each other.
Very few talk to you. Was it you that just made the noise by the tree?
We can see you all.
See us all.
Sammy said maybe do a pre-record in the church before we go.
Yeah, we probably can do that. We'll have, as long as the battery's still alright on that phone.
I'll have a look how we're doing actually. Seems okay at the moment.
we're
Yeah,
still okay at the
we're
minute,
quite good. Touch wood.
Yeah, the church is massive inside as well, guys. It's a lot bigger than the one we were in the last time. But the second we went in there, we started having signal problems. There is movement around us.
Yeah, Sherry, it's a
Spirits walk.
very eerie one here.
Wow, okay. I've just said there is movement right around us. Spirits walk. Okay, so you're confirming that you are walking around us? Is that what we're hearing?
Church bell tolls.
Well, you know.
If that starts ringing now.
Oh, I tell you what, I'm darting. I'm going to dart off. But it knows we're at a church.
Yeah.
I mean, that app isn't meant, doesn't listen to you. It doesn't.
Well, it's got no location permission, so it doesn't know where we are.
Karen's house, does 1872 mean anything?
Day.
I mean, it may well do. It doesn't mean anything in terms of the story to do with Walter, nor to do with the story based around the pub. I'll drop your light a bit. People on the street. Bear with us, guys. come back, I think. Such a small village, it's really busy. Crazy though,
I'm
because
very shy.
I'm very shy. There's no need to be shy. You drop your light, mate. Bear with us, guys. Oh, there's people that have just left the social club down the road. We're walking past the churchyard at the minute. As we said, it's all locals around here, so we don't want to be disturbing people.
Envy.
Envy. A lot of stuff coming through. What do you reckon that was all supposed to be the same thing? Church bell tolls day. So does it ring in the
Does
day?
it go? Yeah, it goes off in the day.
That's just letting us know that church bell goes off in the day.
And Karen's just tagged tagged Mick Day in. What a coincidence!
Oh, okay. Why do you say the word envy? Somebody envious?
Pandemonium.
Pandemonium. Again, can you expand on that? Can you let us know why you're using these words?
Yeah, so Karen, the
The others mean harm.
church is still in use. They even have a food bank in there.
The others mean harm.
Oh, right, okay.
Okay.
Who are you referring
So
to? The others?
you don't mean harm, but the others do. So can you tell us who the others are? Or is it the list of males' names that you gave us?
I can see you all.
Where are you at the moment? Where are you stood?
Can you make it so as we can see you?
Can you make a noise?
Adjust the camera. Okay, so could you stand someone that we could see you?
Mirror.
Mirror. Are you saying we'd be able to see you in a mirror? We ain't got a mirror with us. So that is a way of doing it. It's called
Yeah.
scribing. Are you saying if we used a mirror, you'd be able to show yourself to us?
Malefic.
Malefic.
I have no idea what that means.
I know Maleficent was
It's
a
me making
witch.
sounds.
I was just about to say there's noise over there again then. What are you doing to make those sounds? Can you do it again? Can you show us?
The man scares me.
The man scares you.
Is that the tall man?
Is that the tall man that's seen hanging around here? Is that who scares you? Look, like it sounds like water running now. Can you hear that?
Yeah, why is there... There's so much that...
I can't explain the smells. The smells and the noises, they're absolutely crazy. Light's gone on again.
The ground.
Look.
Gone off again.
Yeah.
Let's just put Connor, are you scaring the spirit?
I don't know what's going on at the minute. I can't explain anything that's happening right now. The noises are crazy. There's different smells every 2 minutes. And I can confirm the smell ain't, it's neither myself nor Connor.
Something is wrong.
What's wrong? Can you let us know what's wrong?
Can you let us know what's wrong? Is that why you want our help? You let us know what's wrong, we might be able to help you.
Attach.
Please don't. We don't like it when things attach to us.
Sculpture.
Sculpture, is there a sculpture here?
Not seen one yet.
See, there's more on the other side, isn't there? But we're on full view there.
Analyzed.
Careful with your torch, Connor.
I'm stroking your hair.
I'm stroking your hair, apparently.
Stroking hair.
Suffering.
Did that light come on last time?
Yeah, I think so.
Quiet.
Yeah, try. Yeah, I can hear water.
That weren't there earlier, was it?
No. Yeah, apparently last time it tried to attach to me.
My name.
Your name, what is your name? Can you tell us?
Appear.
Here. Let's say appear.
Yeah.
Are you showing yourself right now?
Are you trying to show yourself to us? If you are, please come towards our lights. Let us see you.
There.
There.
What, where I'm facing? Where?
Light's gone off again.
Right, that's gone off, yeah. Where are you stood at the moment? Can you come towards my light, please? Can you walk towards us?
Kill.
Kill. Okay. I'm going to ask you a question now. Are you, or do you know,
The loft.
Walter?
Did I just say the loft?
The loft?
Is that where
Earth.
Earth.
Is
It's
that-
coming through with loads of
is
stuff.
that where she was found? In the loft? Was there a loft to that?
Upstairs, I couldn't tell you there's a loft. It just said found upstairs in the
Oh, so
bedroom.
she could have been upstairs in the loft. It might be in the loft room.
See how close we are to that light now? It's still not going
It's not
off.
coming off. There's something stood around here.
Something is setting that light off. See how close you have to go to set it off. See, you've got to be right by it for it to go off.
Gratitude. Here.
So could it be? I just point towards the
So
church.
as we
It
pointed
says
to the
here.
church here, we can't go in there with a live.
Do you reckon we could like go just like in like the first bit without going
Wait
deeper?
and see.
Wait and see. What are we waiting for?
Can you knock on that door, please?
Forgiveness.
Send Connor in.
He's foot though.
Yes.
It was Connor that had to go in last time.
Take picture.
Take a picture. Right, hold that up. Guys, can you take screenshots?
Yeah, do you want me to quickly go in the church? Well,
It's up to
did
you.
you want to stay on the outside and I quickly go in the church?
I'm not bothered, it's up to you.
I can, yeah, I'll go around and take pictures in the church if not.
Well, you have to take them on your
Should
phone
take
then.
them on mine.
Scroll.
Hold on. This is where it gets difficult because I can't.
Yeah, send Connor in another comment.
Yeah, you go and take pictures, mate. I'll try and go as close as I can.
Oh, they've got one of these, with the curtains. Is it like
Oh, confession box. Oh, grab that.
12.
like a confession box?
Okay. Forgive me for Father, for I have sinned.
What did it say? One of the comments when no, what one of the things that came through just when we pointed to forgiveness.
Forgiveness, yeah.
I'll take photos with flash on.
I don't know, mate.
Blasphemy.
Layla's just put a comment saying, run away in and lock him in now.
Oh, never! They've got another one.
Right, so as soon as I tried to go in, guys, we lost signal.
I'm not going to lie, that
The devil is real.
The devil is real. Let me just... Connor's gone up the other end now, guys. He's over there somewhere.
Ancient curse. Tap.
Tap. Just as you did that, it said tap.
It's a tap.
It is. It's lovely inside. It's really nice. It's a lot bigger than the last place that we managed to get into as well. But there's also, as we just said, there's confession booths here.
Yeah, there's another one here.
Why is there two confession booths in one chair?
Did the curtain just move?
Right, guys, Connor's over by the other confession box, and as he got there, the curtain moved.
Like the bottom just swayed in like that.
Day to open it. What would you do? Someone pop their head out now.
There's some really there's some pictures of really old pictures in there.
Did you get some pictures?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the kitchen's in here.
Is the
This is
kitchen there?
Kitchen, yeah.
Okay. Might make myself a cup of tea in a bit.
Actually, quite a nice kitchen. Oh, you know you're moaning that mine's not got coffee for later.
Yeah.
Some coffee in there.
Yeah, guys, we're when we leave here, we'll be going back to Connor's because we're doing our podcast with our American friends tonight. But it's not until 1 in the morning,
Participate.
and the one thing I've asked Connor to get is coffee, and the one thing Connor hasn't got is coffee. So I might be dozing while I'm doing it. But
I've had a look at the photos. I'll send them to you after, but I can't really see anything from them.
so we found the kitchen anyway. So, but
So literally, we've got to be stood about here for this to go off.
yeah, for the light to go off, you've got to be right next to it, and that keeps going off.
So weird.
Keeps going off. Hold on. You on the back? You got it? Keeps trying to rain, doesn't he? What the hell was that?
Sounded like a cow, but not a cow at the same time.
What was that noise? There is some random noisy just from everywhere here.
I don't actually know if they were confession booths though, because they were made to look like. Because obviously,
Horses.
Horses.
Oh, that was weird.
Right, okay. The horses are heard through this village,
And that's what we've just heard, like
and we've just heard
an animal noise.
a really strange animal noise.
Did we go over to the field? Or was that a separate thing?
We can take a walk over to it.
Big.
I mean, we can't get into the field. And when we did go to look where it was, guys, there is a security camera looking at the gate to the entrance of the field for some reason. So I don't know if there's anything in there that's nickable and they're trying to secure it. I don't know, but we can take a walk down there and we'll show you, because that is another story here I just want to see if we can get any details come through. Spirits, if you're still with us now, can you confirm for me, do you know or are you, or do you know of the story of Walter? We would very much like to hear of the story of Walter. Or were the names that you were telling us earlier, are those the names of the men that attacked Walter? Because you were saying hurt, that it was agony and stomach hurts. He got away, but he died of internal bleeding. So I would imagine he was in agony. Can I also ask, is Julie the name of the person that Walter came to meet?
There is an afterlife.
There is an afterlife. We believe there to be. That's why we're trying to communicate with you. Thank you for confirming that, but can you answer my questions, please?
You are cherished.
Thank you very much. It's always nice to hear. That light's gone on again.
Yeah.
See, we are nowhere near that. We've just shown how close you've got to be for it to go on.
Green eyes.
I'm going to put a cat ball over there.
Haunt.
So for the light to
Haunt.
go off, I've got to be
Are
here.
you saying you haunt this place?
So I'm going to put a cat ball so we can all see it from the distance still.
We're hiding.
We're hiding. Who's hiding?
Appreciation.
What?
What?
That was like movement there. Like when that you
Get the camera on you. Adjust the camera so you can see. You have to hold it more apart, I think. Yeah. But over there.
like not too far from us actually, probably in like here.
I'm going to try and go through to it. Hold on.
Definitely heard something. I am checking behind still, guys, to see if the cat ball's going off. The light is still on at the moment, though.
We like investigators.
We like investigators. As you go that way, the ground's really soft.
Is there a stream at the back?
No, it's a garden.
So the water noises are quite weird.
The other side of there is like a private walkway garden.
Scar.
Scar.
Are the can you? A lot of the graves on here, you can't really read the names, can
No,
you?
they're that old, you can't see
Yeah.
them.
I mean, I might be able to get that
You
one.
can that one. Thomas. Thomas Ashwin. We had Ash come through.
True.
And we stood right by this one.
The light still hasn't gone off.
What are you doing?
We're trying to communicate with you. Are there any spirits here connected with what went on with the story of Walter, the American airman? What was that?
Did you hear that as well?
Yeah.
That light's gone off now, so I'll be interested to see if...
I can't explain these noises, man.
Tina's right. Ash could have been his nickname.
Yeah.
Injected.
Injected.
Wait and see.
See, it's said this several times to us now.
What have we got? What are we waiting and seeing for? Are you trying to show us something?
We are on camera. There's two right here.
Is there? I was going to say, Sammy, I thought the same as well. You know, Ian does seem a bit jumpy tonight, doesn't he?
You what?
Chat's saying that you seem a bit jumpy.
I've seen jumpy. I'm hearing stuff and I don't know what it is. The thing is, not even the same noise that I'm hearing, it's just random noises all the time.
Vortex. Positive.
There's lots of random words coming through, isn't there? I mean, they may not be random, they could mean stuff, but...
Do we try Necro at some point?
Oh, we can switch to Necro if you want to and see if anything comes through.
Do you know what? Me and Sammy just said it at the same time.
Patience.
Patience.
So now we've just said that and then it's just come through saying patience. Are you building up energy? If so, could you set off one of the clear balls, please? There are 7 placed. There are 6 together, and there's 1 where I'm pointing the camera at the moment. Which is over there.
Saying patience, keep stands to
Oh,
wait
so
and
Layla's
see.
just said she just saw a
I'm
figure.
guilty.
She just said she saw a figure in the background. Looks like it's wearing a hat.
I'm guilty.
I'm guilty. And then Jess has just put the same at the end of the path, and then Tina's put looks like a person stood up on the right by the white building. They're on about that building there. I don't really want to flash my light because that's someone's. Thank you, Layla. And Tina, thank you for that. Took some screenshots. Be interesting to see that, wouldn't it?
Yeah. I can tell you, we're definitely not alone in here.
No, it doesn't feel like that, does it?
We're definitely not. It's a really weird feeling, guys, because these, like, you on the camera, you can see that is someone's house right there. That white building is someone's house. One that's lit up. The lights further down belong to the pub. Over that side, there's another house. To the side of there's a school, social club, and another house. We're amongst a lot of houses, but behind us is fields.
I'd be interested to see what the next, because where it sounds like they're saying it sounds like it's to. Oh, there is a bloke there.
Careful, careful, careful.
He will touch you.
Drop your torch. Dominant. Just come through saying he will touch you and dominant.
Dominant.
Dominant again. Okay, so who's going to touch us? Who's trying to be dominant?
We're outside watching.
We kind of thought you were because we can feel it.
The light. We're not bad.
We're not bad. Okay, so who are you?
She's coming.
She's coming. Who's coming? That light's gone around there now.
The other side.
Yeah. There's someone here, there's someone here, there's someone here. Guys, someone's gone in the church. Torch off. Coming out that door now.
Hello,
Oh yeah, you're right.
Sorry.
Oh,
Oh.
you made our ball flash. Okay, so they know we're here, but they haven't asked us to leave. So that's my phone then. Okay. What?
You've made our ball flash.
Well, she did. She made our ball flash.
I'm not going to lie, I thought we were going to get told off then.
Can't tell you off, mate. It's public land.
Spirit said she's coming.
Oh, do you know what it did?
Yeah, thank you, Karen.
She's coming.
Thank you, Karen.
Okay.
Do you think that's because they've seen them inject?
Yeah. Well, I did notice that.
Did they say they're locking up?
Yeah, she's locking up, but this place stays open apparently.
Yeah.
Oh, when she's locking up, then we can't go in and do a pre-record after that.
Yeah, we should have asked for her name. Maybe she's Julie.
She's there. There's two people there. There's two people there. Stand out the way of me. I don't think she likes our flashing balls.
That's going off quite a bit, and I'm not near that.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah. It's going all the way up to red. I mean, you don't have your phone by there, do you?
I've got this phone out,
Well, I
but
shouldn't be doing that, should it?
it's well, I've turned the thing off, so
Oh.
that's why nothing's going through on the Spirit Talk at the minute. I turned it off to try and be as quiet as I could.
Do you think I should go and get the cat ball? I forgot I left the cat ball around there. Should I go and get it?
Go and get it, yeah. I'll turn this back on quick. I'm going to change this to Necro though.
Look at the bottom comment.
What's that? Better than Blue Ball.
Smells like burning again.
It does. This is really weird. The smells that are going on in this place are crazy.
Yeah, they've locked the door. Door has been locked.
Yeah, they have. They've locked us out, guys. This is a church that apparently welcomes everyone, but we've been locked out of it. Oh dear. Yeah, we've been seen on camera though. 1, 2 cameras.
So later said apparently if you smell burning, a spirit is near.
See, that's going crazy again, isn't he?
Are we doing necro here, or are we going to do necro by the field? Or
do you know what? I reckon we started here and walked down with it.
yeah, because apparently it's the whole. It's not meant to just be here.
The whole area.
So, yeah, we'll do.
It's the whole area. The place is absolutely rife with stories.
We'll do
obviously, the
necro
one
on
that
the
we
move,
wanted
then.
to get any information from was for Walter.
Oh, this is the ball that was touched.
Yeah, she was playing with our balls. Didn't give permission for that, did we?
It's so nice to talk.
Is that because I paused you? You say it's nice to talk because I paused you. Yeah, we've been rumbled.
Oh, there's another one.
They can't tell us to leave because it's public land, but clearly not happy with us being here because they've locked up a church that doesn't get locked. So, another one here as well. thump. I'm not going to thump her. That would be wrong.
How weird's that though? That like you're saying the ladies come in.
Yeah. It was strange.
Stop the camera.
Stop the camera. Why do you want us to stop it? It doesn't look like we're going to get our cup of coffee. Well, guys, I think all are welcome apart from Ian and Connor. They've been and locked the church. So, well, we've got the pictures that we got, so we'll have a look at them. But we can't now go back in because as the door is
been
there.
taken away, or
Yeah,
is it
they've
through
took
there?
they've took the sign away as well.
Oh.
The sign was there. So all are welcome apart from when you turn up to go in there. And what time is it? 9:30.
I mean, do they
wouldn't
say,
say.
do they lock it at a certain time, or
I don't know. If church is left open, they're usually left open 24 hours because it's a place of refuge, isn't it?
yeah?
Right, hold on, guys.
Patience.
Patience again. Right, I'm going to put Necro on now, guys. We're going to walk with it. Door there as well. You reckon they lock that one? What's that smell now?
That's not a nice smell.
No, that doesn't smell nice at all. No, that ain't nice, is it, Jess?
Come on, Jess, that's quite low.
Right, so we've got the Necro up on. I'm going to leave this on while we're walking because we've now got to walk. I don't think it's smelling gas now.
It's proper strange.
We've got to walk all the way down there by them signs because that's the field. So you can see them signs lighting up at the bottom. That's where we've got to walk because the field where people claim to have seen the headless woman with the head in her arms is all the way down there. Around the back of the church grounds.
How would you describe the smell? Because Jess just put sulphur.
A little bit sulphurish. Doesn't smell eggy, so not full sulphur. Right. So guys, keep a listen out and see if you can hear anything as well. Walk. You just said walk. Right, guys, so we're getting towards the sign now, a bit halfway. everywhere we go, and we get lit up. Wait. I like the security lights around here, guys. That's another place
There was a
there.
bicycle earlier.
Yeah. That's another place there, Honeyborn. There's stories to do with that as well.
It's a bicycle earlier, and there's bicycles on the
Bicycle tracks. Right, guys. This is obviously the way that a tractor comes in and out. But, as well, guys, if you look up there, we are on camera the second we get by these gates. You see the camera recording?
Yeah.
That's the infrared light on there. We're on camera the second we get up here. That's why. You know, I told you there's llamas.
Oh, there's llamas there.
That's why we're on camera. Guys, can you see? Field full of llamas.
That's
No.
actually mental.
I told you there's llamas around here, you know?
Is that what the noise was, Jack?
I have no
What
idea.
noise came out?
I don't know. The spit down there.
No, we didn't, Karen. We didn't. We didn't really get a chance to speak to the lady, did we, when she came in?
No, she just messed with our balls and ran. she just came and locked up the church. So the church that has got signs outside of it saying that everyone's welcome 24 hours a day, and they've been and locked it up because we're there. Ian.
Does that all the time?
Yeah. So we've got llamas in the field. That's definitely not a headless woman. Yeah, we're on multiple cameras here because there's a camera over on there as well. I see people.
Quite a few.
That's why there's cameras, because they don't want people nicking the llamas. So guys, this is where, this field here is the field where people have reported seeing a headless woman carrying her own head and covered in blood. I'm very aware, obviously, the people in the church know we're here, so it probably won't be long before other people are aware that we're here as well. I say it's a very small village.
Sounded like a cry for help then, didn't it?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So are you crying out for help? Yeah. Not bother. I'm just having a little walk down.
Is there a lady with us called Lola, by any chance? If so, does Lola follow people around the village? She's known to come from the pub and follow people around the village. Has Lola been the lady with us the whole night? But she was shy to say so. I've asked if Lola's been with us tonight.
You what, sorry?
I have asked if Lola's been with us tonight.
Okay. There's no other entrance down that way. Did we get a response to that, or?
I couldn't quite figure out. But one thing that did come through earlier when you said something, it did sound like burning to me, but I weren't quite sure. But then that's relevant because there was a fire, wasn't there?
Yeah, at the pub.
Yeah.
I think it was 2004. There was quite a lot of damage in 2004, apparently. Is Lola with us?
That's a 2.
Or is Walter with us?
You heard burning as well, Jess? Yeah, you got 2 as well. I did hear 2 come from there. What do you mean by 2? Is it who are the 2 people with us right now? Who's with us right now? The car.
Did I say Ash again?
Sound like it said yes.
Leave.
Well, why would you like us to leave? Help.
Help. Run away.
Run away. Yeah, Karen, it did. We heard help as well.
Why are you telling us to run away?
Was it Walter? By the surfing method? The way it was displayed?
No. Walter was the airman that was
Yeah.
attacked. All it says for that is it was the Lord of the Manor. It didn't say name.
Was he the one who's found in the lake?
No, that was one of the cattle drivers. That's what I'm saying, mate. There's that many stories about this place. It's crazy.
Yeah. Could you perhaps tell us where the landlord of the pub was found? Where was her body found? Is that something you could tell us, please?
Can you tell us where Lola's body was found?
Yeah. I mean, we're getting a lot of in the chats go leave, stop
Yeah.
it, leave again.
Say leave, go.
What about the lane? Can you tell us more about the field, please? Just heard Walter. And help.
That said leave twice.
Yeah.
I think the church have set things in motion at the minute, haven't they? Because we're not welcome here at the minute, I don't think. So I don't want to go too close to that gate because we're going to trigger cameras to be going off there.
Yeah.
Which is understandable because there's a lot of stuff on the
I mean, not every field has llamas in.
No.
Yeah, it does feel like there's a lot of spirits talking amongst themselves.
Crazy. But even stood out here now, we're in the middle of a road, and I still feel like we're surrounded.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel...
There's a lot of history here.
But the problem, there's that much stuff that's gone on here. How can you distinguish between one story and the other? It's crazy. As Connor asked earlier, can you tell us where Lola's body was found?
Yeah, is that yes?
Yeah. Yes again.
Yeah. If you I've left one of the clear balls on the ground. Once it stops flashing, could you kindly set that off for us, please? Are you able to set that clear ball off for us on the ground, please?
If you touch it, it'll light up red and blue.
No.
You just said no. Are you happy that we're here?
It was a yes and a no.
A yes and a no.
So
Yeah.
I feel like there are a lot of spirits arguing amongst themselves. Like
Yes.
you said in the chat
And
earlier.
then a loud a no, wasn't it?
So there's a split between wanting us here and not wanting us here.
So obviously some people want to get their stories out and other people want them hidden away.
Can the spirits that want to talk to us and want us to be here come forward and set the clear ball off, please? I'm hearing lots of things.
It's crazy. I can't distinguish.
I'm glad everyone else in the chat's here as well to. Lola.
Did that just say that?
It did sound like that. It sounded like a lady going Lola.
Really, really strange. Run.
There's been a couple of times it's severe as well. People have
We should run. Why should we run? Is there a reason why you're saying we should run?
That alarm has come really close.
Has he?
Yeah.
Is he? Oh yeah. Oh, the two of them have. There's a couple of curious llamas. That was the right way, wasn't it? Lift that up so I can see. See the llamas, guys. You see it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're being watched by llamas at the minute. Oh God, the two black ones right in front of us.
I'm not going to lie then, I thought that was a ghostly figure.
When we came down here earlier, guys, those llamas were not to be seen, so I don't know where they've come from. I can't make sense of what's going on in this now.
We start to walk back.
I think we're going to have to, aren't we? I'm going to stop this now. Hold on. Right, guys. I don't know what to make of this place. I'll be honest with you. While we were at the church, it literally just felt like we were surrounded. And walking through the streets, even now on the way back up towards where we've parked, I don't feel like we're alone. It's
Everywhere you walk through here, you feel like you're being watched.
It's a really weird place, but the place is obviously a very affluent little village because the houses are either massive or it's the little country cottages, which are worth a fortune anyway. So it's yeah, and then look at all the cars, it's Range Rovers and Porsches, and yeah, it's a very affluent little place. Maybe that's why they weren't too happy about us two being in the church. But I don't feel like we've got answers like we wanted, but I do definitely feel like stuff's gone on.
Yeah, Elaine, we are definitely going to come back here.
There's about another 5 or 6 stories minimum, maybe even more, that I've not written down, that I've not told you all about. Literally, it's known as the most gruesome village in the UK. A lot of people believe it to be the most haunted village, like I said earlier on, but it's overshadowed by Pluckley Village because Pluckley's been on a lot of TV shows and there's a lot more media coverage of it.
Jess, what we will do soon is it's usually better when there's 3 of us. So when H is with us, what the
Or a
Necro
flower.
app, we do. Yeah, we normally do the Estes. Has it gone on again?
Yeah.
We normally do Estes, don't we?
Yeah.
So we've got headphones on.
Yeah, with the Necro app, you hear a lot more through the headphones. We just like to do it so as everyone can try and hear it while we're live. But if there's 3 of us, because you can't really do it with 2. If we do it with 2, then it's just one person asking questions while holding all the equipment.
What do you do if we're driving off and then you just look behind and you see like loads of ghostly figures waving?
Do you know what? It wouldn't surprise me with this place because I don't know what to make of it. Well, no, I do. We've got to come back regardless because there's too many stories about this place. But
the pub's still open.
it probably is.
It should still be.
But when we come back next time, guys, what I might even do, we won't be able to sit inside because obviously that's where people go for meals. But what we were thinking was potentially going to the pub to get a drink and sitting outside, and we'll start the live from there. Because if that's going to invoke Lola to follow us, then we might have a better chance of having someone come through. Because Lola is known to follow people through the village, but she was the landlady of the pub, so we'll. I think that's one of the things that we'll consider doing next time. Yeah, we might do next time actually. The signs outside state that the church is left open 24 hours, but they're obviously not too happy about us being in there because they've come and locked it on us.
And they took away the sign.
Took away the signs, and then she kicked the door and played with our ball. So I'm also very aware we're now on camera in that window as well. So
Cameras everywhere.
we've honestly, this little village, it's just lit up everywhere by little security lights and cameras. It's crazy.
And where we start? We started here, exact
We
position.
started here, right by the car. This field here is what usually is home to what I knew to be a llama farm. But the llamas are down on that field now that we just went down to. So. But they definitely weren't there earlier. Because when we went down earlier, guys, it wasn't, as we first got it wasn't fully dark. So we could actually see across the fields, and they weren't there then. So, guys, yes, I was just about to announce that, Sammy, but as in April, it will be our 1 year birthday, because we're not even a year old yet on this channel. But in April, it'll be our 1 year birthday. And what we're going to do, we're going to put a poll up on Facebook to ask all of you guys to vote on, we'll put several locations on there, but to vote on your favourite location and one that you'd like us to return to. And we'll go there for our birthday live. So it could be one of several locations that we'll put up. So if you've watched all our lives and you've been involved with us previously, then you'll know the locations. If not, jump on our lives, on our pre-records and lives that have been saved onto YouTube, on our YouTube channel. Go and get yourself watching them, get a brew on an evening and sit and watch it. And see which ones that you'd like us to go back to. Because the most popular one is where we'll go. And we've got our favourites, but we'll go wherever the poll says. So that's what we're going to do for our birthday.
Just not Dell's Road. You said that? Who said that one?
Who said that one?
What?
Connor really doesn't want to go out to Dell's. He doesn't want to be screaming again. But yeah, so that's what we're doing for our birthday. So we'll keep you all informed. Oh, okay. You've got to phone the owners to go to that one. Well, there's llamas all in that field. I mean, I don't think anyone would know where they are because this place is a tiny little village. It's not big at all. But yeah, guys, I hope you've enjoyed tonight. It's been a bit different because the stories that we were here for, we've only had bits and pieces come through, but there's been other stuff. There's so much going on here. It's crazy. I can't explain it. And when we were studying that churchyard, I can categorically tell you now, we were not alone. 100% we were not alone. And I mean, I think as a result, we are going to have to come back. We've got to come back and we've got to investigate it fully. And I think we start in that direction because that over there is where the pub is. So one of the stories that we were here about is about the landlady Lola. And Lola is known to be over there. So guys, thank you ever so much for watching. We couldn't do this without you guys. Also, we've had a couple of messages throughout the week asking about how to get onto the PayPal. If you do wish to go onto the PayPal to send any money across or anything towards petrol or anything, we'd massively appreciate it. Don't have to, don't feel pressured, but if you wanted to, the link is at the top in the featured section on the top of the page. If you click onto it, it'll take you to the PayPal page and you can just follow the instructions from there. Guys, as always, thank you ever so much for watching. I'm Ian.
I'm Connor.
We're Paranormal State of Mind.
And until next time,
Let's
let's
do
do
this.
this.